Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review slash wear test on the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. This is the beauty line that's by Rihanna, and I am really excited to try it out and just see how well it holds up. It is a mattifying foundation, which is something that I personally really like, so we will see how it does. Keep watching and I'll show you just my initial thoughts as I'm applying the foundation, and then I will check back in every couple hours and show you how it looks. Bye. Okay, so I've already primed my face with the Becca Fresh Light Priming Filter, and now I'm just going to go in with the Fenty Beauty foundation and just go from there. So this is the foundation line and makeup line that's by Rihanna, which I was really excited about when I heard about it because I love Rihanna. So I really wanted to try out this Fenty Beauty foundation. So this is what the bottle looks like here. So it's just a very clean, nice looking bottle. It's the Pro Filter Foundation is the name of the brand, or the name of the foundation. And I'm in the shade 210. One thing that I did find out when I was buying it is that it does oxidize a little bit, so I bought a little bit of a lighter shade than I probably normally would have, but because it'll dry out and be a little bit darker, I just went with that one. So I'm just gonna put a couple pumps onto my hand. That is one thing that I do like about this foundation, is it does have a little pump. It just, in my opinion, makes it so it's more controlled how much you're getting out of the bottle rather than wasting a ton because it spills out faster than you wanted it to. I have run into that, so that's one plus for me. So I'm just gonna go in with my damp beauty blender and then just start blending it out over my face. So you can see just from like the first application that it is quite a bit lighter than my skin, but like I said, it's gonna oxidize and dry down a little bit darker than what it currently is. Right, and then I'm going to go in and get another pump of the foundation as well. So it seems to blend out pretty well. You do have to give it a second to blend out because at first you just get like a lot of patchiness as you're blending it out, but if you give it a second, then it does blend out really nicely. Okay, so now that I have that all blended in, the color does match a lot more nicely than it did from initial application, which is definitely good. It is definitely a mattifying primer, or mattifying foundation. So if you don't really like mattifying foundations, that's something to keep in mind. You probably won't like how this applies. But I personally really do like mattifying foundations. I just like the way that they make my skin look. And so far it seems pretty nice. I don't see any issues initially of things that I don't like about it. I am gonna wear it all day and just kind of see how I feel as it dries down, as I wear it just throughout the day and for multiple hours, and see how it holds up and how my skin looks after that. So I will check back with you in a few hours and let you know how I'm feeling. Okay, so I did finish applying the rest of my makeup, and just from initial glance from after applying the rest of my makeup, one thing I did notice that I didn't like is right here I have some little spots. Here, I'll zoom in to see if you can see that a little better. I don't know if you can see, but right here I have like some spots and a little bit of breakouts, and I feel like the foundation just kind of amplified those, which when I'm putting on makeup and foundation, the whole point is to hide those type of imperfections. So that's not something that I'm really a big fan of. I don't think most people would be. But otherwise it looks pretty good initially, so I will check back with you guys in a couple hours and let you know how it seems to hold up and how well it seems to be working, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so it's been about 8 hours since I applied my foundation initially this morning. I haven't done any touch-ups or anything like that, just to kind of see how it's kind of played out. I've been inside, haven't been in like overly warm weather or working out or anything like that, so it's just kind of had a chance just to sit, not really do much. When looking at it initially, I do notice that it seems to be cracking a little bit more right here in my nose area, and then it seems to be settling into the lines on my face, especially in my forehead up here, and it just looks a lot more dry and patchy than I would hope for it to look. Especially since it is a higher end foundation. I'll try to zoom in here, see if you can kind of see a little better. So I don't know if you can tell, but like right in my nose right here, you can kind of see it starting to crack. And then up on my forehead as well, you can see it just settling into the lines a lot more. So I'll give it another couple hours, see how it holds up until I go to take off my makeup tonight. But 8 hours, that's a typical amount of time that most people will have been at work or something like that. So that's about how long for sure that you'll be wearing it. So far I'm not loving it, but we'll kind of see how much better it holds. Okay, so I've been wearing the foundation for 12 hours now, and after kind of looking at it closer, I decided I'm not a fan of this foundation. It might be something that's better if you have a little bit more oily skin. I have just more of a normal skin type, but it just really is very dry and patchy is what I notice in different spots. And it definitely like cracked and wore out right around my nose here. You can see the redness there. And then it just settled in all into like the fine lines of my face. So from far away it doesn't look terrible, but once you get a little bit closer you can see all the issues that I'm having with it. Now just because I'm having those problems with this foundation, that definitely doesn't mean that that's something that you're gonna have an issue with. But that's something just to keep in mind. So I'll try to zoom in here, see if you can kind of see what the problems that I'm having. Alright, so you can kind of see right here around my nose where it cracked, and you can definitely see that redness around my nose. It kind of wiped off a little bit right there. And then, I don't know if you can see like how patchy and dry it is right along my forehead and right down in there. In all, I'm not a fan of this specific foundation. I've just had other mattifying foundations that I've had a lot better luck with. I like all of the other products in the Fenty Beauty line that I've used so far. So far, this is the only one that I've not been a fan of. So if you've tried it and you loved it, go ahead and comment down below. Or if you didn't like it, go ahead and let me know that too, just so I can kind of see different opinions. But yeah, that's basically my opinion on the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. Have a great day. Bye.